Hey there, folks. This is KlerikReturns, returning to you with another episode of Kerbal Space Program, Unconventional Launch Tactics. I'm excited because I looked in my load saved ships situation, and I realized that I've got a heck of a lot of ships. And so I thought, hey, let's do another episode. So first up, we've got the Hot Rocket, which I believe I referenced when I did that Minmus rocket. That, hey, what's that dot in the sky? Let's go find it. So this is my original Hot Rocket. It's quite large. Quite large. Step one, let's see if we can get this guy to orbit. The idea behind this was to get, just kind of like strap the biggest rocket that we could on the backside of a Kerbal and launch him as high as he'll go. So maybe we'll get into orbit with this, I think, possibly. I mean, I'm really surprised at how little it's waving, especially with that wind. Alright, 3, 2, hesitant 1, and go. Oh. That's amazing how powerful this rocket engine is. No joke. It is just going. 1,000 meters up and we're already passing 100 meters per second. That's pretty darn insane. So the thing that I really like about this rocket, let's see if we can zoom in on the top here, is as we go up through the atmosphere, if I remember correctly, there is so much oomph down at the bottom that we start to see atmospheric effects as we get into these higher atmospheres. Let's see if we can catch some of it. It's so hard. Let's see if I can... Oh yeah. So I used to not really have a middle click. Oh, come on. Oh, that's as high as it gets, I guess. Hello? There we go. Yeah, I used to have middle click assigned to open a new tab in Chrome. And yes. I'm trying to think. So it wouldn't move the camera because camera is middle click. Oh, let's see if we're gonna get any atmospheric effects. I don't know if we will. I think we got a little bit there. Nope. Okay. Boom! Away we go. Oh, I need to remember what button it is to recenter the camera on this. Let's just turn her over and go. Because this thing is going up, no doubt. Let's find out how high. 200 kilometers up. That's beautiful. But yeah, as I was saying, I used to have center click, open a new tab in Chrome, which is super handy when you're browsing at lightning speeds. But I learned the other day that they actually added that as a hotkey to Chrome, so I don't need to set it otherwise. It just will automatically open a new tab when you click on a link with middle with middle click button thing bob. How's our orbit looking? Ridiculous. Alright, let's cut our throttle. I just want to see if I can get into orbit. Let's jump up here. I mean, granted, we have an extremely light and small payload, so... aka just this, and like this. I don't even know why I have RCS on here. Little silly. Let's see if we can warp it up. And... oh yeah. Bloop. Awesome, and tons of fuel left over. Let's slow her back down. Tons of fuel left over if we choose to go back down. But, you know, I'm sure Len Long is just having the time of his life up here. So we'll just let him drift about a bit. Next, I will load it up to the launch pad, and I will see you there. Alright, so next up we've got the Hot Rocket 2. And we've got Joami Jack and Halfall. This version of the Hot Rocket. This is a little bit more... let's literally strap the engine right underneath us and click the go button. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Awesome. Oh my. Yep, here we are. Here's the command pod. MK1-2 with all three of our brave Hot Rocket astronauts, Kerbonauts, ready to launch, ready to fly. This thing is just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. This staging, I hope this staging is all correct. I have no idea. But, let's, yep, we really do have 5 mainsail engines on this guy. Yes, ready, set, oops, let's get this right. There we go. And a 3, a 2, a 1. My bad. Oh, we got a guy going here. Let's try that again. See you in a minute. Okay. We're all set. SAS is actually on now, and the throttle, yes, the throttle needs to be up in this direction in order for us to actually accelerate off the launch pad. So, here we go again in a 3, a 2, a 1. Yeah! Oh yeah, this is the quick one. Wow. I mean, wow, let's zoom in on this here. It'll be a second here before we get anything awesome going. Here, let's grab a screenshot while we're waiting. And how is that? It's gonna be terrible, isn't it? Oh. And stage. Yeah! Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then we got this guy just cruising through space. We're through the atmosphere now, but space soon enough. Look at that. And the way, yeah, I remember it took me a while to get this fuel system set up. Obviously you can see that there's an extra fuel tank there and a fuel tank here, which was really what was required to get the fuel lines to properly distribute down to this bottom engine. Oh, goodness. Nope, I've completely lost control. Do I have gimbaling? I do. Maybe these were helping. It's tough to say. Let's see if we can swing back around and throttle up. Do we have any control? We have no control. Darn it! Darn it! How's our altitude looking? 40K. That's moderate. We might be able to make something out of this yet. Let's see if we can get some action going. So we'll twist this way. And I'm kind of hoping that it's these extra rockets or these extra fuel tanks. So if I keep spinning, it should equalize, right? Of course, now we're burning north, which I don't think we really want at all. And now. Look at these guys. Night day, night day, night day, night day. What is going on? Oh man, I have no idea if we're gonna... Oh, I think we're gonna make it into space. We're right up there. Oh, I'm regretting this already. Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can get some of this action going. There we go. And nice. Okay, now that we're out of the atmosphere, it seems like we got a lot more control. So it must have just been causing drag on these guys a lot. Yeah, as you can see, the pitch and the yaw, they're handling themselves just fine. Alright. So away goes the engine. And away goes the pod. Let's get on the sunny side. Sunny side up. Whee! And parachutes are out. Alright. This guy's gonna fall safely back to Earth on their own. Or not Earth, Kerbin. This thing coming down. Make sure you watch out for that. Alright, I got 3 left before we end the episode, so let me load up the next one. Be right back. Alright, so what we have here is what I like to call Solidify. That's right, all solid rocket boosters. That's it. Just solid rocket boosters with a capsule on top and a parachute because we are coming back, I swear. Let's hope that this launches alright. I've done very few tests with this, so we'll turn SAS on, and we don't even need to throttle, which feels weird to launch without throttle. But, yeah, let's do it. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see if we can get a look. Ah, there we are. Very nice. Oh, it looks like the staging is a little bit off. It's gonna burn. These are burning right now, right? Yes. Okay, we're okay. Unconventional launch tactics for the win. Let's hope that does not happen on the next stage. Look at this thing go. Rah! Solid boost of power. That's the thing, I wanted to build this rocket because I know that solid boosters... Oh no, we got it happening again. These guys are burning. Oh well. Oh, what? Okay, I guess those were swapped stages, I guess. So they somehow staged after / when they were disconnected. I have no idea how. Anyway, so I was thinking that solid rocket boosters seem to have so much power for what they have as far as weight. Like power to weight seems really good, but then again, there's no throttle, and you know, on and go. And I was like, you know what, we should try that anyway. Oh look, these aren't overheating. Very nice. And stage. Oh, and then we're down to 1 because these guys burned on the previous stage. Let's see. Our speed's slowing down a little bit, but we should pick it back up as we enter. Oh, that's just my phone. Not the Dr. Landing, I wish it were. But yeah, that's... Yeah, here we go. It's picking back up now that we're in the thinner atmosphere. And we should... I'm wondering if we should do a gravity turn or not. Ooh, 20. Let's keep going a little bit more straight for... until we hit like 25, I think. That sounds good. I'm just completely guesstimating a number. How you doing up here, Donball? Does that really say Donball? That really says Donball. Oh my goodness. Donball, you're the man. Here we go. So we dropped that extra weight. And now we're really picking up speed, and we're hitting 25, so let's roll on over. Let's give it a nice big one. Right down to there. 36. I don't know. I just don't know. We'll see. I'm very tempted to do... Yeah, you know what? Let's just do a physics warp, you know? Why not? All the way up to 3x. Oh my. Very simple ship though, so I don't expect it to fall apart. And stage. Let's bring it all the way over because this is our last stage. And let's just see if we can't get an orbit out of this guy. Oh, I should have waited. I should have waited to to kick that last one off until we hit our apoapsis. That would have been perfect. But let's see what we can get with this guy already at passing 70,000. So we're up in space officially. Let's point down a little bit. Get that speed going. Oh yeah, this is going to be an orbit, no problem. How's our fuel? Looking good. This is a ridiculous orbit, but we've got one. And I think he wants to come back down, so let's see if we can't. Oh, that's it. 46. We'll go into the atmosphere. Let's just kind of see what happens. Let's get rid of that, and away we go. Bye. 400, 500. We are flying out far, far away. It would be an awesome challenge. Oh, look at that. We're almost... Oh, that's almost to stationary orbit is all that is. Let's zip around. But yeah, it'd be a great challenge to try and get to the moon on solid boosters only. I mean, landing would be just about impossible unless you used consecutive separatrons like a boss. Challenge not accepted. Like I don't think I've got the time to do that. Maybe someday. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, let's just turn SAS off. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Physics warp. Let's get you spinning. Look at Dondle. Oh, Dondle. I just want to watch the chutes deploy, knowing that he'll come down safe and sound. Hello. Spinning through space. Let's do that. Perfect. Look at that. On the nose. On the nose. Yeah, this orbit hopefully will get... you know, we're already on our way back up and out, so... Yeah, that's not going to happen. Let me get the next one ready. Which I think is going to be a bit of an odd one if it loads as it has previously. So, yeah, we'll see what happens, though. I'll be right back. Okay, so here's the next one here. It's called Spit. You'll see why possibly in a minute. It's 75 parts in 4 stages. I ended up having to rebuild it because I think the file got corrupted and tried to duplicate parts within itself for the entire rocket, which made things a little bit explosive on the launch pad. So hopefully we'll get those kind of awesome results, but we'll see. But I rebuilt it into the Spit Mark II, which only has 55 parts. So yeah, a bit of a discrepancy there. See how we launch, though. This could be very, very interesting. Come on. Give me something funny. Give me something crazy. There it is. Yep. Yep. That is a corrupted file. So, yeah. Let's, can we zoom out a little bit? Get over here. Get over here. Yeah, there we go. That's the other... That's what the rocket's supposed to look like. Kind of. On the launch pad, kind of. And the best part is this right here, it will just burn and fly sparks forever. Let's get a screenshot of some sparky sparks. And... boom. That should be a good one. Let's just do some rapid screenshots. Alright. Let me go back and load the Mark II. Oh, yeah, it might crash the game here. Yeah, I'll get you back when I got it back. Hang on. Okay, so here we are with the Spit Mark II. The Mark I only had one engine down here. Or one spitter. One launcher. The center one, of course. But I added 2 others just to kind of see what we could do. We got some science on here, completely purposeless, as we are not in career mode in this, quite obviously, hopefully obviously. But this I played around with a little bit, and That's the thing. The thing with this is that I don't really know if these guys down here actually do anything to get this guy up off the ground, since I added these solid rocket boosters. I just don't really know. We might, you know what, I'm not going to bother testing it. I'm just going to bother launching it. Yes! SAS on, and these guys, so this one, if you launch it, it'll just kind of go and just fall and land somewhere like over here, because it'll, what am I saying? Because it'll flop over before you can switch to it and try and pilot it up. So I've added these guys here to kind of keep it going sort of in an upward-ish direction. So let's just see how it works, I guess. Right. In 3, a 2, a 1. Whoa. And my goodness. Sure. Nope. Come on. Work with me. There we go. I knew it. I knew I could do it. Good job, Rocket. Can we switch to the other one? Nope. We'll get back to it in a moment. And clear. And clear. There we go. Very nice. And this guy, he's not exactly intended to go up very high, but he might. He did in tests, but I'm not ultimately very concerned. Just observe our mystery goo. 0 scientific value. Nobody cares. Let's just stage out and see what happens. Can we deploy this? Oh, I gotta switch to this thing. Oh, that's odd. Deploy shoot. And oh, it's gonna hang on. Let's just physics, shall we? See what happens. There we go. Bye-bye, fella. It was good while it lasted. And this guy looks so cool. He's got like his little platform going on. Oh, let's turn SAS back on so we can stay in the sunlight. I think this is a really good probe design. It looks cool and it's good on re-entry. You got solar panels and communotron, and these little science guys, and you can even slap on some of the, you know, the thermometer and the gravioli detector, or whatever the heck that thing is. Let's see if we can switch back to the launch pad, though. No? No. Let's, okay. I guess that's a probe, right? So, in that case, let me switch back through the Space Center. Throttle down. Let me go. Anyway, here we are with Dude Fred and Reichgel. That's the German pronunciation, as opposed to Rich Gel. I think Rich Gel is pretty cool. So these, you'll notice, are air intakes, which are completely useless because it uses the toroidal aerospike rocket engine with rocket fuel. Either way, let's see if we can just kind of get a quick takeoff and land somewhere nearby. In 3, 2, 1, go. Lots of power, surprisingly stable. And I've got advanced SAS on here, and the reaction wheels on here. Let's turn that-ish. No. I want to go that way. Yes, please. Alright, so we'll just kind of get some momentum going. Cut the throttle. Zoom out a little bit here. Swing back around so we can cancel out our relative motion. We're coming down real nice. Let's get those landing legs out. Be prepared. Oh, we're coming down just fine. Just fine. Start to burn a little bit. Keep our fuel up. And slow down quite a bit more. It's hard to tell altitude. Do I have a shadow yet? Shadow should be somewhere over there. Oh. Getting off center. There we go. Stay. And our speed is decreasing nicely. There's our shadow. The sunset shadow is always long. Oh, and we're down at 9. And I don't know if I'm in the ground over here or what's going on. Let's try and pick ourselves up a little bit. Okay then. Maybe head over this way. Try something a little fancy schmancy. And we failed. Oh! Goodbye. Can we switch it? Yes. And kaboom! Excellent way to end the episode. Alright guys, this is the KlerikReturns saying until I return, thanks for watching. Remember to leave a like if you liked the video, as always. I will see you next time.